All right, so we're going to watch the levels of glucose and insulin in 3 types of people in 3 different situations. So here we go. Here we have a person eating a high protein meal. Pause it there and notice what happens to the glucose and insulin in a non-diabetic. They rise equally, see? And in a type 1 diabetic, look at the glucose going up, but the insulin stays at 0. And in a type 2 diabetic, they rise equally as well, but compared to a non-diabetic, you can see that they both go a little bit higher. All right, next demonstration, a high carbohydrate meal, a cookie. Pause it there. Glucose and insulin go up equally in the non-diabetic. Glucose goes way up in a type 1. Insulin stays at 0. Glucose and insulin both go way up in a type 2 diabetic. And if we unpause it and watch it over time, notice the non-diabetic, it comes down, but the type 1 and type 2, it doesn't really. And here we have exercise, which lowers the glucose and insulin. In a non-diabetic, it lowers the glucose some in a type 1 diabetic. The insulin stays at 0, and that's how you can tell the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetics, because type 1 diabetics produce no insulin, and the glucose and insulin come down in a type 2 diabetic, but not as low as in a non-diabetic. So now you know.